Here's a CBEST math question. Let's take a look. During a semester, a student receives scores of 76, 80, 83, 71, 80, and 78 on 6 tests. What is the student's average score for these 6 tests? Okay, as a reminder, the way to calculate the average of a set of numbers is to add all those numbers up, so boom, 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 and divide by the number of numbers, so in this case, 6. And if you're comfortable doing work by hand, remember you don't get a calculator on the CBEST. If you're comfortable doing work by hand, go for it. I have no issues with that. But let's say you're someone who's a little rusty on math and you really don't like the whole long adding up thing and then the long division, and you're worried about carrying the right number, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I want to show you a kind of a clever way to come at this. What I'm going to do is first arrange these in ascending order. So let me start by going 71, 76, 80. I know I draw my 8s weird. Another 80. Did I miss one? Oh yeah, 78 is in there. I'll squeeze that right in there. And then 83. Okay, so these are my numbers. Now, the kind of visual analogy I want you to think about is putting all of these numbers in one big soup, right? We're gonna add them all together, and that's gonna give us one big number, the big soup. Well, rather than doing that, why don't I just kind of redistribute the numbers first? That is, take some off the top and give it to the bottom, and some off the top middle and give it to the bottom middle, so that I can get kind of a roundabout idea of where this average is going to end up. So why don't I start with the biggest one and the smallest one? I'm going to take, 3 off the top, and now this is 80, and add 3 down here. 74. 71 plus 3 is 74. Do you see how this doesn't really change anything as far as finding the average goes? The total sum is going to be the same no matter what. I'm just redistributing the numbers, redistributing between the numbers to start. Okay, now maybe I'm going to take 1 off of here, so now this is 79, and add 1 onto there. Now that's 75. There's no right way to do this. You just keep redistributing until they're all equal. And then maybe I'm going to take 1 off of here, so this is 79, and add 1 onto here. Now this is 76. Okay, and then maybe I take 1 off of there. Now that's 79, and I add 1 onto here. Now that's 77. Okay, and then maybe I take 1 off of there, now that's 78, and I add 1 onto there, and now that's 77. Okay, we're zeroing in on the correct answer here. And then I'm going to take 1 off of there, and now that's 78, and add 1 onto there, that's 78. And then I'm going to take 1 off of there, and that's 78, and 1 off of, or add 1 onto there, and that's 78. So when I redistribute it all, think of it as like water in a container. It eventually kind of like evens out. It all evens out to 78, which is the average here.